Wednesday, April 5th, 2023, was just another day in the chaotic class of 10 to 2. The room buzzed with energy, a cacophony of voices and laughter that grated on my nerves. I couldn't stand my classmates. They taunted me every day, pushing me into fights and making school a living nightmare. Adding to my misery, some of the teachers seemed to enjoy our struggles, especially the biology teacher who buried us under heaps of difficult material. I would spend hours studying for exams, starting a week in advance just to grasp the basics. But that day, something miraculous happened. It was the fourth session, biology class, and an unfamiliar face entered the room. Despite my blurred vision from a recent bathroom fight, I could sense his vibrant energy, his face beaming with enthusiasm, a stark contrast to the heavy atmosphere of our classroom. Hello, guys. I am Mr. Toby Turner. I was just transferred from America, and I am happy to become your new biology teacher for grade 10. I couldn't believe my ears. Standing before us was none other than my favorite YouTuber, Tobuscus. My heart raced. Ejaculate started creeping from my big boy bone, and I could feel tears welling up. But I fought to keep my emotions in check. It was a surreal moment, a dream come true. All the hardships I had endured suddenly seemed worth it, as if fate had finally thrown me a lifeline. Hey, Mr. Turner, I know you from YouTube. I am your biggest fan. Oh, really? What is your name, young man? My name, Oufi. That is a beautiful name. Suddenly, I felt a deep and raw connection between us, an unspoken bond that made me feel safe in the 10-2 classroom for the first time. As the session continued, one of my bullies, Sajini, started taunting me again, spewing his usual mean and unlikable comments right to my face. But this time was different. Tobuscus heard the altercation and, without hesitation, dealt with Sajini by throwing a pair of black Air Forces at him. Sajini fled, crying, probably to his mother, who, ironically, always enjoyed coming to my house for dinner. Thank you, Tobuscus Mr. Turner, I stammered, overwhelmed by gratitude. Don't worry about it, Oufi. Did they hurt you in any way? He asked, his concern genuine. Yes, they always bully me, I admitted, feeling a wave of relief at finally being heard. Maybe you can come after school and talk about it with me. And if you're having any trouble with biology, I can help you out, okay? He gave me a light smirk while gently yet firmly placing a reassuring hand on my shoulder. I agreed to an after-school session, feeling a glimmer of hope for the first time in what felt like ages. After school, Mr. Turner and I headed to the physics lab for our session. The quiet room was a stark contrast to the chaos of the classroom. We opened the biology textbook and began discussing the material. One of the more challenging sections was the lesson on reproduction. We spent 20 minutes on it, but I struggled to grasp the concepts. Mr. Turner noticed my frustration, and after a moment of contemplation, leaned in with a surprising yet intriguing offer. Would you like an in-person review of reproduction? He asked, his tone both serious and kind. I looked up at him, taken aback by his proposal. The sincerity in his eyes reassured me, and despite my initial shock, I nodded. Immediately, Tobuscus took off his t-shirt, revealing his defined six-pack abs that seemed to radiate confidence throughout the room. My quiet and calm demeanor began to change, a sense of comfort and ease washing over me. This unexpected turn of events shifted the atmosphere, making me feel more at home and ready to engage with the material in a way I never had before. My nigga, you are packing very much. Immediately, I noticed his bulging 7 inches, and my eyes couldn't believe the texture and veins and circumcision. It was a delight and a half to see. And Tobuscus said, "Hey, blow me!" Immediately, I got down on my knees, ready to have a day that I will never forget. To be continued next month.